What if I told you that one of the world's poorest countries just shocked the global gold market without firing a single bullet or begging for aid? That's right. Burkina Faso, under the fearless leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, has just unveiled its first 100% locally made gold bar, crafted, minted, and owned by Burkinabe hands. No foreign fingerprints, no IMF conditions, just pure sovereign gold. This isn't just a bar of metal. It's a bullet of resistance, fired straight into the heart of neocolonialism. Stay tuned, because this is the story the Western media doesn't want you to hear. For decades, Burkina Faso has been one of Africa's top gold producers. The country sits on billions of dollars worth of gold reserves. But here's the dirty secret. Almost none of it benefited the people. Foreign companies, mostly Canadian, Australian, and European, dominated the mining sector. They controlled the extraction, the refining, the export. While they flew out gold worth billions, the people of Burkina Faso barely received crumbs. The wealth beneath their feet made other nations rich, but kept Burkina Faso poor. And this isn't just a story about one country. This is the painful reality across much of Africa, where natural resources are abundant, but sovereignty is scarce. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, a 36-year-old soldier with a clear vision, to return the land and its riches to the people. Since taking power, he has made one thing crystal clear. Burkina Faso will no longer be a pawn in someone else's game. And now he has delivered. The unveiling of the first 100% Burkinabe gold bar is not just a national achievement. It's a global declaration of independence. This gold bar was mined in Burkina Faso, refined in Burkina Faso, stamped by a Burkinabe refinery, stored in a national vault. Not foreign banks. This is what real economic liberation looks like. So why isn't CNN talking about this? Why isn't Bloomberg running headlines like, Burkina Faso claims gold sovereignty? Because this success story isn't convenient. It doesn't fit the narrative that Africa can't succeed without Western help. It doesn't fit the script where African leaders are supposed to remain partners, not powerhouses. The Western media thrives on African dependency. But Traoré is building something they can't control. A self-reliant African model built from the ground up, not the top down. The real brilliance of this move isn't just the gold. It's what it represents. Burkina Faso has created jobs through local refining, kept revenue inside the country, increased trust in the government, sent a message to foreign corporations. We are no longer for sale. This shift also supports the broader goals of the Alliance of Sahel States, AES, a regional coalition with Mali and Niger aiming for full economic and political independence. Together, they're pushing for a single Sahel currency, a sovereign confederal bank, shared security infrastructure, Pan-African trade routes free from colonial tolls. It's not just one country rising. It's an entire region breaking free. Across Burkina Faso, the reaction has been electric. Social media lit up with images of the gold bar. Villagers, youth groups, and students have taken to the streets. Not in protest, but in pride. Young people see this as a turning point. Miners once paid pennies are now being retrained, re-equipped, and revalued. Mothers once worried about their children's futures now talk about national prosperity, not poverty. For the first time in decades, the Burkinabe flag doesn't just fly, it inspires. What Burkina Faso is doing could change the entire African continent. If one of the most economically challenged countries can control its gold, then so can Ghana, Congo, Tanzania, and beyond. If Traoré can do this without begging the IMF, then what's stopping other leaders? Burkina Faso is not just building gold reserves, it's building confidence, and confidence is contagious. Other African nations are watching closely. This move isn't just shaking Africa, it's rattling the global gold market. More control at the local level means less supply for international buyers. That affects prices. That affects power. Western firms now risk losing their grip. If Burkina Faso demands full control, will Mali do the same? What about Sudan? South Africa? This is no longer about one gold bar. It's about the next resource revolution. One where Africa is no longer just the world's mine, but the world's miner, refiner, and rightful owner. Of course, challenges remain. Transitioning an entire industry requires skilled labor, modern technology, transparent governance, security against sabotage, but Traoré's government is already taking steps. Partnering with African engineers, expanding national vocational training, reinforcing security at mining sites, creating gold-backed reserves to support national currency. This isn't just a movement. It's a plan. And it's working. So what's the real value of that gold bar? It's not just ounces or carats. It's hope, sovereignty, identity. It's a future where Africa decides its own destiny. It's the sound of chains breaking and nations rising. And while the world may not be watching, you are. You're witnessing history. If you believe in an Africa that stands, not kneels, subscribe. If you believe in stories that inspire change, share this. And if you're ready for the next chapter in the African Revolution, stay tuned. Because this is just the beginning.
Welcome to African Spotlight 24, your premier source for news and current affairs from across the continent. We're glad you're here. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe, like, and turn on notification to stay up to date with the latest news and analysis. Your support helps us reach more people. Disclaimer: the content of this video is based on credible, publicly available information and is intended for educational, analytical, and informational purposes only. African Spotlight 24 does not promote hate, violence, misinformation, or political unrest. Our goal is to deliver thoughtful insights, highlight local voices, and encourage informed conversations throughout Africa.
On June 19, 2024, history was made when Burkina Faso, under the visionary leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, unveiled its first ever 40 kilograms gold bar made entirely from locally sourced minerals. This remarkable achievement signifies a pivotal moment for the nation as it asserts its dominance in the gold sector while championing the African cause for resource control and self-sufficiency. So, how did Burkina Faso achieve this feat? Join us as we explore the key factors behind this groundbreaking accomplishment. The story begins with the strategic vision of President Ibrahim Traoré, who recognized the immense potential of the gold sector in driving economic growth and prosperity for Burkina Faso. The establishment of state-of-the-art gold refineries has been a top priority, ensuring that the entire process of gold extraction and purification takes place domestically, and training programs to equip the Burkinabe workforce with the necessary skills to operate and maintain the country's gold mining and refining infrastructure. By fostering a skilled local workforce, Burkina Faso can ensure the long-term sustainability of its gold industry and reduce reliance on foreign expertise. These refineries are equipped with advanced technology that not only enhances the quality of the final product, but also optimizes efficiency and reduces waste. Since the implementation of President Traoré's policies, Burkina Faso has experienced a surge in gold production, generating substantial revenue for the country and positioning itself as a key player in the gold market. The recent unveiling of the 40 kilograms gold bar is a tangible testament to this success. By investing in gold mining and refining infrastructure, creating jobs for its citizens, and generating substantial revenue, the country is taking a significant step towards self-reliance. For many years, the country has faced numerous challenges, including poverty, political instability, and a heavy reliance on foreign aid. Corruption and mismanagement have long plagued many African countries, hindering their progress and perpetuating cycles of poverty. As more African countries follow suit and invest in their own resource sectors, the region's economic fortunes are likely to change. It demonstrates that with determination, strategic planning, and a commitment to good governance, African countries can overcome historical challenges and forge a brighter future for their citizens. As the gold revolution gains momentum, Burkina Faso has the potential to become a regional hub for gold refining, attracting investment and expertise from around the world. It demonstrates that with determination and strategic planning, African nations can break free from the cycle of exporting raw materials and can instead process and refine their resources into valuable finished products. With a proactive approach to resource management, the country can continue to expand its gold reserves, enhance its refining capabilities, and invest in research and development to improve mining techniques. By leveraging its abundant natural resources, Burkina Faso can propel itself towards becoming one of the leading gold producers in Africa. The government's visionary policies and investments have created a favorable environment for the mining industry to thrive. Local communities have also played a crucial role, providing the necessary social and environmental safeguards to ensure sustainable mining practices. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Burkina Faso's gold revolution. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from around the world. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and let the spirit of Burkina Faso's gold revolution inspire you to reach for the stars. By embracing local value addition, African countries can increase their revenue, create jobs, and drive economic growth, ultimately shaping a brighter future for the continent. With its unwavering commitment to self-reliance, good governance, and sustainable development, Burkina Faso is poised to become a shining example for other African nations. The gold revolution has the potential to transform the country's economy, improve the lives of its citizens, and establish Burkina Faso as a key player on the global stage. Burkina Faso, endowed with vast deposits of gold, making it an attractive destination for investors. With a conducive investment climate and a government committed to supporting the mining sector, the country is poised to attract significant foreign direct investment, which can further boost its economic growth and development. Moreover, the establishment of the gold refinery diversifies the country's economy, reducing its dependence on traditional industries and creating new job opportunities for its citizens. This, in turn, contributes to poverty reduction and overall improvement in the standard of living. By working together, African nations can reduce their dependence on foreign aid, promote intra-African trade, and drive collective economic growth. President Traoré's commitment to good governance and his efforts to combat corruption are essential in ensuring that the benefits of Burkina Faso's gold resources are shared by all citizens. By promoting transparency and accountability, he is building trust and confidence in the country's leadership and institutions. However, in recent times, there has been a growing movement across the African continent to challenge the status quo and chart a new course for the region's future. It symbolizes the culmination of years of hard work, strategic planning, and unwavering commitment to the nation's development. With a rich history of gold mining, the country possesses vast reserves of this precious metal. Despite the significant progress made, the country still faces obstacles such as security threats and the need for sustained investment. However, with visionary leadership, a commitment to good governance, and the support of its people, Burkina Faso is well positioned to overcome these challenges and secure its place as a leading gold producer in Africa. It demonstrates that with resolute leadership, strategic planning, and a focus on value addition, African nations can transform their abundant natural resources into engines of economic growth and prosperity. However, despite its abundance, the benefits had not been fully realized to historical exploitation by foreign entities. Determined to change this narrative, President Traoré embarked on a mission to transform Burkina Faso into a regional hub for gold refining. Historically, many African nations have been exploited for their vast mineral wealth, with the profits often lining the pockets of foreign corporations and governments. However, African leaders are increasingly recognizing the need to break free from this cycle of exploitation and to harness their resources for sustainable development. By processing and refining gold domestically, the nation can significantly increase its revenue, create jobs for its citizens, and reduce its dependence on foreign partners. To accomplish this ambitious goal, President Traoré implemented a series of bold measures that have set the stage for Burkina Faso's gold revolution. One of the most significant steps was the nationalization of gold mining companies operating in the country. By assuming control of these companies, the government has ensured that the profits generated from Burkina Faso's gold resources remained within the country, fostering local investment and development. Furthermore, President Traore has made substantial investments in infrastructure and technology to support the gold mining and refining industry. Moreover, President Traore has placed a strong emphasis on capacity building. Investing in education, the impact of these initiatives has been nothing short of remarkable. This achievement has far-reaching implications for Burkina Faso and the wider African continent. To understand the significance of this event, it is crucial to delve into the broader context of Burkina Faso's journey towards self-reliance and economic empowerment. One of the key aspects of this movement is the call for African countries to take control of their natural resources and utilize them for the benefit of their citizens. Burkina Faso's gold revolution, spearheaded by President Ibrahim Traoré, embodies this shift in mindset. Another important aspect of this transformation is the emphasis on good governance and transparency. Furthermore, Burkina Faso's gold revolution has broader implications for the African continent as a whole. The gold revolution in Burkina Faso serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the rest of Africa. As we conclude our exploration of Burkina Faso's gold revolution, it's important to acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead. The future of Burkina Faso shines bright. With the successful launch of its gold refinery, the country is taking a leap towards economic independence and self-sufficiency. The impact of this achievement resonates beyond Burkina Faso's borders, sending a powerful message to other African countries. However, the story doesn't end here. The gold revolution holds immense potential for Burkina Faso's future. The successful launch of the gold refinery is a testament to the country's rich mineral resources and its strategic location in the heart of West Africa. It is important to note that the gold refinery wouldn't have been possible without the contributions of various stakeholders. As we look to the future, it's evident that Burkina Faso's gold refinery marks a new chapter in the country's history. The road ahead may have its challenges, but with a steadfast commitment to its vision, Burkina Faso is ready to embrace the future with confidence.